Hey, how's everyone going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the xsinick show. How are you doing today? Hope your Thursday was going pretty okay. We all have challenges, and hope that checking me out is a little departure away from whatever it is that you're doing, or hope that what I'm doing is some sort of inspiration to someone out there. Yeah. So so today on the show, on the stream, I think I'll depart away from doing the humans, right? So we did a sculpt of a guy's head, right? We resculpted his head to make sense. Then we put hair on him and that kind of thing, and he's gonna be used, for putting up. We're gonna put a body on him and all that because we have the full character design. So we're just working on the head part. We got that done. I updated the hairstyle of the previous character, also the previous character game asset. So I think the hair in that looks pretty cool. So that's cool, and no need to go back to that. I don't think it'll make an interesting stream for you guys. I'll just work on that, of course, outside of streaming. And but what we could do, we could revisit one of the buildings. Let's do a building. We could revisit one of the buildings that we worked on in past videos. Now, if you want to see all my past videos, Twitch only holds like a few of them. I think like probably like 6 or 7 of them on this site, right? So if you want to see the past videos, just go to my YouTube, and you could just look down in there, and you'll see all the videos that all the streams and everything that I've done from like day one and that kind of thing. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into opening opening up that level asset, which is a building. We did several buildings, and I have more to do. But let's open that one, and let's strip it down and see if we could bake it and that kind of thing. Another thing that I might actually do, even before that, but hopefully not before that, what I might actually do is to continue. I'm continuing to port over the game that I've worked on into the new Godot game engine. So that's the game engine I'm using. I'm not using Unreal or the Blender game engine. It's an older game engine that we used to use. I'm not using Unity. I'm using something called Godot. I like to call it Godot because that's how you spell it, Godot. But people like to pronounce it as Godot. So the Godot game engine is pretty cool. It's open source. It's free. You have it on all platforms, just like a lot of these other things. I think Unity you can get it on Linux now. But I'm liking Godot because it's in Python. Like it has a Python-like script called Godot script and that kind of thing. So or GD script rather. So with that said, let's dive into doing art and having fun like that. Feel free to hit me up comments while I'm doing this stuff. And hey guys, yeah, let's keep it lively. Okay, let's go. Go straight to my desktop. Okie dokie. Yeah, here we are. And of course we have xsinick here. xsinick, how are you doing today? Yeah, that's what she has to say. Hey, okay, let's get into here. Okay, so where was I? So I rebooted my machine. And we were about to let's take a look at the last thing that we did. I always like to do that to some degree. Okay, so Blender's loading in the textures for the model. Yeah, that's head and shoulders over above. I think I still need to fix it up and make the hair a lot nicer. Guys, I might actually be breaking away from time to time. I'm actually cooking dinner, so I don't want it to burn. So I might break away for a minute or two. But let's look at the building that we wanna work on. Okay, I have all these level assets right here. I think it was called gate building gate. Let's open that up. Yep, this was it. All right, guys. So I know we just started, and I'm just diving in, but I gotta take a quick peek at what I got on the stove there. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Enjoy the music or something like that. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that wasn't too long. What I'm making for dinner. I'm making a dish called okra, if you know what that is, and rice. And I add a little bit of salt fish or salted cod in there. It's a rice dish. People also know the salted cod as bacalao. So, I'm of Caribbean descent, of course. I was born in the Caribbean. So, we make like exotic food like that, exotic to what you regularly, to what you would see in a restaurant. And it's really tasty. So, I just got to keep an eye on that. But let's get into this. So, from what I can remember, I really reorganized a lot of these directories in here. So, so if I go into the, let's see if the texture is retained in here. Let's click on that. Let's see. If there's missing textures, it's no big deal. I kind of expect it because I rearranged a lot of stuff in here. Hey, look like it's look like it's loading these textures. Let's go here into yeah, it's definitely loading them up. I'll be surprised if I don't have to tell it where to get it. So far, it looks like it's happy. Yeah, looks like I might not have to tell it where to go get the textures. I'm digging that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yep, definitely cycles. I think it's finished loading, guys. So if we go into cycles here, and I'm letting cycles do its thing in terms of loading all the textures into my video RAM. So if I slow down a bit, it's because it's loading stuff in. Or maybe I should have saved before we do this. Oh, that music is pretty banging. Let's put that down. Okay, that's better. My bad, guys. Wow, it's totally loading it into RAM here. Or is it? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm in cycles. GPU compute. Turn denoising off. Looks fishy. I'm gonna save. Let's dive into layout. Oh yeah, it's doing something now. Okay, while that's doing stuff, I'm gonna dive into to the structure of the folder here, because we rearrange a lot of stuff, and let's just take a quick little peek at make sure things are nice and squared away. I did a lot of cleaning up, so let's see here. So we're going into work files and into Blender assets, levels. Yeah, so I think like I wanted to straighten these out, but too much organization. Like if like you have things like in too many different folders and not named properly and all that sort of stuff, you could get lost. So I think for what we're doing right now, I think this is fine. I don't need to go like even more levels deep than this. Oh yeah, this thing is loading. Let's see if we could get a console here. Take a look. Oh, whoa, yeah, that totally went down. Oh, you know what? I killed the console. Let's fire that back up. No harm. You know, it loads it even quicker. Yeah, there you go. So what I'm gonna do, let's just double check in here. to make sure that everything is nice and squared away. I don't need measure it in here right now, so I'm gonna save that. Save preferences. Okay, this is the interior. Okay, so this is the working view. Let's go back into shading. You know, we definitely gotta let it shade. I'm gonna turn off the my screen just like that. Let's go back into items. Oops. Okay, so this is one of the buildings we're working on. So I would like to shout out all the people who have been following me so far. So people like Off-Brand Offspring shouting you out. Hey, how's it going? Shouting out oh yeah, shouting out Jose Conseco. He's really awesome. I mean, just like Off-Brand and stuff like that. You know, everybody that follows me, I really appreciate it, and I think that they are awesome people. You know, and not just for following me, because I know it takes a certain kind of person to like relax and watch what I'm doing, right? So you know, I know how it is, and everybody that watches me after the fact and probably scrub through the video for different parts, you know, it's all good. You know, I'm happy that you even check me out later. What a shout out Dush, yeah, D shut that witch or whatever it is. Hey, thanks for following me, Zachary Hyde. Thanks for following me, and of course, Mystical White Rose. Hey, if you guys would like to get, if you guys would like to get, you know, a little bit of a subscription, you know, a free subscription. I do the first tier or whatever it is. I give that out for free, but just, you know, jump into my Discord and send me a direct message and say, hey Nick, can I get a first tier subscription to your channel on Twitch? And I'll totally go in, and Mystical White Rose is gonna help me give you one, you know, as much as I can. And I'm not rich, you know, and so I only have a limited amount that I could possibly afford right now. So, but yeah, I like to give free stuff out. I'm thinking about what kind of free things I could also give out, but if you got any ideas, let me know. Whether it be a poster, you know, drawings, whatever it is. Okay, so let's see if this thing is gonna render. There you go. Just needed to kind of distract you guys with my talk to allow Cycles to do its thing. Here we are. So this is looking like how it should look. Yeah, I don't see anything missing, which is amazing. I was able to hold on, but I think most of these textures are procedural anyway, so you know, so that's kind of cool. Yep. So let's bake this bad boy here. But if we bake it, you know, we'll definitely want to drop it into, you know, into an environment to see what it looks like, right? So I have the old environment. You know, we could probably look at that. So let's open and see what that looks like. So this is what this looks like. I can even go full screen on it. I think it should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging it. Right, we got to get some nice metal going on in the engine and all that sort of stuff. Let's let it resolve a little bit. Oh yeah, I can hear my fans just kicked in. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was the fans of my machine. I don't want to kill it just as yet. Oh. Okay, do we have let's see if we have let's see, collections, foundation, we got the CAD for it. Oh, I got like a, okay, this is like a foundation thing. I got to work on that. It's like a little puzzle piece. Hide that. See what's in this collection. Okay, we got the UVs, we got reference man in here. Where are you, reference man? This is UV objects. Let's hold on to reference man and look at it from his viewpoint. He's inside. Okay, it's a little guy I made just to see the scale of things and all that sort of stuff. You know, when you're designing this kind of thing, you know, you got to know the scales of the player. Ooh, I can hear that fan kicking in. I don't know if I like that, but it's doing it. Okay. Yep. So, let's see here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check my food once more, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to start picking parts and organizing them and baking them. And then we're going to drop it into the Godot game engine to see what it looks like. Okay, so I got this here. I'm going to take, let's just hide like all these little doodads. Right, and guys, I'll be right back again. I don't mean to be taking so much breaks away, but I just don't want to burn my food. And if I could like totally take you guys into the kitchen with me, I totally would, you know. I don't know how to orchestrate that here in you know, and on Twitch or on stream or whatever it is, you know, because, you know, I guess I could have like a wireless webcam kind of thing, you know, that might work, but we'll see how that works out. Okay, so I'll leave you with this image. My computer will probably kick in. My fan, I mean, yeah. And I'll be right back again, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I hope I wasn't away too long. Yeah, that food is coming out pretty good. I just wanna make sure that it's not ruined. Okay, so let's hide this message. So this is what we're gonna bake. Let's start with the outside. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. So this is the gate builder. This is the main shebangs. Let's hide this collection stuff. Let's bring back the okay, so we want like low-res versions of these, and this is modular, right? So like we do one part and then the other parts we could duplicate and that kind of thing. And you know, all the fanciness that you saw there in Cycles, you know, we have to achieve something like that in the Godot, right? So alright, so let's start with just this floor. It's a good place to start. All right, let's see what we could pick up from that. See that? That's a whole nother element there. Yeah, these elements here is flipped to get the other side, so that's pretty cool. Normally I like to start with like bigger elements, like maybe like this big part right here, right? But let's start with this guy. Let's see what's in the modifier list for this guy. Not much, right? So that's kind of cool. We start with this block guy right here. It's looking at where the pivots is. Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. Let's copy. Let's make a copy. I'm gonna put this in a new layer. All right, I'm gonna make a copy. Shift D. New layer. New collection. Right. Call this this is for export, right? This is, you know, okay, I could call it no, let's just go export. Right. That's fine. No need to overthink it. Come up with better names later. Let's give this a nice little color there. Maybe not quite purple. Let's go yellow. Alrighty, so this is the export one. Let's give this thing a name. Now I gotta really think about this, like how many textures would you want this to be made up of, right? So like, okay, this is my thought here, right? I'm thinking that we could do the exterior. I'm thinking we could do the exterior and then do the interior, right? The exterior is one set of textures, and okay, so let's break this. So I'm thinking like all this could be one texture. This whole shebang right here. But before we move on, I'm just going to grab the element and not think about it too much. Anything that's metal, let's leave that on its lonesome. So basically this and this. Let's duplicate that. Let's put the duplicate in export. So get something like that. What else can we fit in here? All right, this is like the metal part. I think this could be like one thing. And even if I want to separate it, we could separate it later. Let's see. Let's go back into the render. Let's hide this for a minute. Let's go back into that live render. Let's pull out of that. Take a look. This should be the same material as this. Select that. Yep, all those are the same material. Let's double check in. Always good to do. Let's go back. Alright, so let's merge this and this together. Right? We don't have to be so gingerly about it, right? You know, we built it, you know, it's time to get it going. Alright, so we got that. So I'm gonna duplicate this and drop this in our export. And let's hide this layer. Let's go open the export layer, okay? So that's that element. So what's going on here is that we have another separate element that's a gate, and that's a whole separate thing. So we're gonna leave that alone. This part here is working. Let's look again to see what else we have that we could bring in. Now this part here is part of this outer exterior part of this building, so that's fine. Right, so yeah, so let's just do this part for now. Hide that. Let's go back into export, right? So this is one piece here, this is one piece. So let's unwrap. Let's just look through, see if there's any kind of cleanup that we could do, any polygon saving. This might be a part here that we could save on some polygons, because we don't necessarily need to have this blocked off like this. Let's just double check. Yeah, that don't necessarily need to be blocked off like that, so we could zap that polygon out of there. Most of this is already pretty optimized. Just making sure there's no polygons on the bottom and that kind of thing. I kind of want to inspect your model a little bit. I'll be pretty pressed to like make this and this like one piece that we could bake, that we could put stuff onto. Just triply checking, guys. I think holding a texture here, so if you make this and this one piece, holding a texture and then this as metal will be half the way there, right? And this could have the different kinds of textures on there. I think this should work. If it doesn't work, we could always redo it. I'm gonna join this. Let's see what's the name of this. Yeah, building. Let's call this gate building outer. It's kind of like a porch, right? Entrance. BLDG. Entrance. Right? Let's leave that like that. Okay, I'm digging this. Let's go into the UV editing. I love to UV edit. A lot of like 3D artists hate it, right? I think I spoke about this already. Okay, so you see we merge it together. So we're gonna dump, come here, we're gonna dump the material that's on there because we're gonna use a game ready material, right? We're gonna bake all this. I'm gonna bake all this down into one texture with multiple different maps to hopefully achieve back the same effect. So let's do that. And this part here is a whole separate thing. That'll be metal, so we don't have to necessarily we could bake like maybe nothing really, because I don't think there's even any. Maybe we could bake the normals in this and then bring it into and make the metal close to how it should look in the game engine. Okay, so we got this. Let's start cleaning up the materials. That's easy to do. You just come here in Blender, go click on the material tab here and just delete that, and it's all nice, all nice and white. Let's select this, and this is, you know, we just, anytime we're doing this stuff, we just keep double checking. All right. Let's hide any extra things. This is my UV map area. Let's go here. Where is this UV map? Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna select all of this, and then we're just gonna like just let it do its thing, right? So I'm gonna go I'm gonna smart UV project, and this 60. We put the island margin up to 10 right there. Correct aspect ratio, all that. Area weights. So weight projection vector for faces with larger areas. Yes, we want that all the way up. Press OK, and boom, it laid everything out on one nice texture map. Now, I know for a fact I could get away 2048 by 2048 textures on these things, especially for a large area like this, because the actual terrain is 4096, and that's a larger area than this building. So we'll see how it looks once we start baking. That's the best way you could tell these things, and then you could optimize later. So we got this on this nice thing here. Let's make a new material. Let's go new, and we're gonna give the material like around the same name as this. Let's come here, right? Go matte. Okay, so we got that in there. Entrance matte. We got this happening here. We don't need any of that stuff right now. What I do have is a plugin that helps pack things even tighter, right? It's called UV Packer 3. You know, you guys can get these plugins. Blender does a good job also, but I also spend a few things on a few plugins. Let's come here. Let's pack. Right, so it packed it a lot tighter. And I'm just gonna look over real quick, make sure, because I think there's like little special things in here like overlap check, measure area. Okay, pack to others, right? So you could selectively pack things, but I think I'm just gonna go with what it gave me. I think that should be okay for now. Let's go in. Right, I just kind of wanna get rid of these things, right? It's right here. And what I want to do now is to make a new image. Right. Give the image the same name as that. Let's go 2048. Come on. 20. Oh. 2048. Nums likes to like turn off at 2048. We just see what this looks like. I know it feels low, but and let's call this the diffuse. Go DF, and instead the full name entrance, I'll just put ENT. We'll probably use this to name everything else. And DF is diff. Okay, bam, right there. Right. Let's go back, and I'm just gonna name everything with that abbreviated ENT abbreviation there. Right. You don't want extra long names. You just want just good enough names. All right, there we go. All right, ENT is entrance, right? So like that, like so, right? Let's come here. This is the material, right? We got that there, and how you do it in Blender is that you go input, you go, you go texture, and you go image texture, and then you look for this texture, which is level 1, L1, right? And then there you go, and you have it ready here for baking. All right, but before you even bake and before you even do anything, the ideal thing is to press Ctrl A, which I did not do, and you want to apply rotations and scales. That really helps things out. And I'm going to center this pivot point here on this just for now. Center the pivot point to geometry. Okay, I think ideally the pivot point would be like on a board in a corner, right? But this should be okay for now. I'm gonna do A again, and I'm gonna do rotations, scale rotate, right? I'm gonna press tab again. I'm just gonna look back at this. I'm just gonna un-UV map it again. Smart UV map project. Let's do that one more time. It didn't hurt anything to do that. And let's do the pack one more time. I think it packed a lot tighter because we applied scales, so that's why that's so important. Okay. So let's just make sure and save this. Right, so now here comes the fun part where you open your mesh here. Let's just hide this for a minute. So we're baking this and this to this thing here. I think this should work like this. If not, we'll have to like do it a different way. It's no big deal. Okay, I like to have a separate window here, right? And in this window, I like to come here, go to, where is this? Is Blender file? No, Blender file. Like go to, hold on here, guys. Yeah, come here. Oh yeah, and in the filter, I like to do, instead of all, do selected only. Hide the collections. Okay, it shows me what I have active. So I'm thinking like the other things they did not get selected. Let's see. Nope, let's try it again. Got that and that. Yep. And now this here. For some reason when you select it here, it doesn't like to do it, but I got it. There we go. So we're gonna bake to this. Hopefully these two is gonna go to that one. That's what we want to do. So I like to see that right there. Okay, so we're gonna come in. So we're already in cycles and that kind of thing. So which is what you want to use for baking. So there's a bake button down here. A bake thing, a bake section. You can just bring that to the tippy top. I think the samples are fine. Alright, so we go bake. We don't want combined. What we want to do, we want to do the diffuse, right? And you can tell it whether you want the diffuse to have contributions from direct light or and from the indirect light. So I'm gonna turn those off. I'm gonna go select it to active. Right, let's see what else we got here. So this looks fine. I don't know why they have like this size here as oh yeah, we want the extrusion, probably put that up just a smidgen, like 1. And I don't know why they have this so high as 16, but we're gonna leave it for now. Normally I like to turn that down also. And we got a texture here, and we're gonna see the texture bake, right? So let's go bake. If there's any problems, Blender normally likes to tell you down here. Like, you know, down here. So this is it counting down, guys. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna check my food real quick while this is baking. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again, guys. So okay, no more stopping to check my my dinner because it's just finished and I think it was successful. You know, it's not burnt, so that was successful for me. And you're more than welcome to come over and have some dinner if you like, or you could just like let me know and I'll mail some okra and rice with pumpkin and saltfish to you if you like. Not, I'm just joking. All right, let's get to it. So it looked like it did a good job, man. Look at this. So so let's save this. Let me see the command for save. I keep forgetting in Blender. It's like Alt S, Shift Alt S. Yep. All right, so now we're gonna start saving this stuff off. So I like to save it in this textures folder, and we got this here. Let's stick with JPEGs. Keep everything low. I like to keep everything low head. JPEGs, sorry, low overheads. JPEG at excuse me 100%, and yeah, let's go. Okay, now we could take a look by plugging it in. So let's hide what we did, and let's take a look by plugging it in to this. Right, and boom, it shows up in the viewport. That's what we want. It does look a bit low to me. And we could probably go a little bit higher to get it a lot more crisp. And the next thing too, another good thing is like sometimes when you're doing UV editing like this, you could go through and pick the things that you'll see the most. Like you'll see this front part here, and the floor the most. The sides of this would not be as important as those parts, and you can make those parts occupy less space in the UVing to kind of augment things. So let's try that. I'm going to show you guys how to do that if you don't already know. Just gonna come here, select this, select that. Anything that's that you know the character is gonna see up front, not even back here. Alright, we're just gonna make the star parts occupy more texture space. Alright, this is a good way of budgeting and economizing your stuff. Alright, so these are the star parts right here. Just gonna grab those, put those aside. And another set of star parts will be the inside and the outside of here. Let's do that. Let's go here. Maybe all of this, so like definitely this, this, this. Alright, we don't want these. You don't want the top here. Oops. You might even want the interior of like these, you know, these grooves and stuff. right? And you see even like the insides here of this thing, you might even want that to be important or anything like that. Alright, so you could really go through and pick through. Let's go into like a larger view. What the? Come on. You know, because of the interior, these things are not that important. Okay, I'm just double checking through again, guys. So if it's anything, you know, watching this, you know, gives you a great appreciation for some of what those guys do. Even if they have like automatic tools and that kind of thing, you know, there's still a level of knowing how to do this stuff that is needed. I'm just gonna add that there. That's fine. Okay, I think this might be okay. So let's lay this thing out. Alright, this is grab another set of important pieces. Right, I'm just gonna select everything again. Alright, so these are important, these are unimportant. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the unimportant parts, put these over here. Excuse me, and I'm gonna grab these important parts. I'm gonna pack those. Let's pack them again. All right. Then what I'm gonna do, let's make sure let's snap the vertices, snap the vertexes, and then come here and select 2D. Node, and I could make this big if you guys want. Yeah, I'm gonna scale this down. Right. Alright, so there's like a packing area. Non-square packing. Adjust islands. Okay. Alright, so how we have this kind of packed in here? You could actually draw a square where you want it to pack. Let's see. Custom target box. I think that's it there. It's a little bit bigger. Turn that on. Edit target box. Okay, here we go. Okay, press D to draw. Okay, so press D. To draw a custom box. So we're gonna press, okay, let's see, click and hold right mouse button. Okay, here we go, my bad. So we're gonna do like this, right? And then we're gonna select these again, make sure they're selected, and go pack, and we're gonna pack directly in here. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's bring these down. Something like so. Right, and what we're gonna do with the rest of these guys, we're gonna say, you know, pack around, pack to others. Let's pack around this. So it's gonna take up like a little bit less space. There you go, like that. It's packed around. So these should have more space. They should have less. At least that's the theory, right? So let me undo that again. I think I want to scale these up just a little bit more. Something like that. Give these a little less space. Okay, let's try that again. Just pack 2 others. Soups, it's gonna pack 2 others. Yep. Alright, I think we're good to go here. Let's bake it again. I'm gonna turn the main building on. Just turn this off for a minute. Select that and that. Just turn this on. And it goes to this, like so. So these 2 go to this one. And we just want to disconnect the thing, and we're coming over here, we're going to rebake it. Alright, this is selected. And then press bake. The reason why I did it like that is because Blender has it like in a specific sequence of like how you should like select this, then that, then the other. And if you screw that up, then you get errors. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so it's rebaking. And hopefully we put the more important parts in a bigger area and the least important parts in a smaller area. It could look horrible and it could also look good. A lot of times people don't notice that, you know, don't notice things like that when you're playing a game. You don't notice the other part. Sometimes you do, right? Let's see the result that we get. Hopefully the result is pretty okay. Okay, my machine is kicking in a bit here. Oh, I think this is it. Yep, let's save this. Okay, we're gonna hide what we're doing here. We're gonna plug that in, see what we get. Yeah, it did rebake it. Looks somewhat the same. I would dare say it looks a little bit more higher res. Okay, and then these lower parts, these back parts are lower res. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do some more textures on these here. So we got this one. Okay, let's do a normal map. From here. Select everything like so. Let's go image, new. I'm gonna put that in there and put underscore norm for normal. Right, this size is great. Just pump that in there. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna select the normal version. Right, that's good to go like so. Alright, this is good to go like so. And we're gonna come here in under bake and we're gonna bake normal. Right, and then we're gonna turn the high res on. We're gonna select back those pieces. Just hide the low res, select this again, and then that. Come back here. We're gonna select this. Alright, so we got that selected like this. These two blue and this is yellow. And we have the normal map selected. We got a normal texture happening here. And we should be good to go. Let's bake and see what happens. And the reason why I speak like that, a lot of times I'm like, you know, if you looked in the past, some of the videos are like, oh yeah, just select that and that, and then boom, it's like, you know, then all kinds of curveballs come. So it's baking again. So normal maps is where you actually really see, you you know, how this stuff works out. So I think I want a normal map. I want definitely a roughness map. I want an emission map. Alright, so normal, emission, let's see, roughness and metallic. Also known as a speckle or shiny map. And yeah, that should be it. Oh, look at that. That's a normal map. Pretty interesting. It's really trying to cover a whole lot of stuff in here. Okay, so let's save this. You used to be able to, what's this? You used to be able to save this property here. I don't know if where that is. I'll have to look it up. Can we save that normal map? Okay, so to do it normal maps now, let's hide the main building. So to drop normal maps on here, you, in Blender, to see it properly, you gotta turn it to non-color, right? And then you need like a normal vector map. So a normal map here, then you plug the color into there, then you plug this into the normal map, and boom, Blender shows you the normal map on here. So if you want to make sure your normal maps are coming through fine, you just have to disconnect the color and take a look at it. Yeah, you can see the normal map coming through a little bit. Let's come back down here. Let's do a render. Yeah, you can see the normal map there. What if we turn the strength up to 2? Oh, you can really see it now. Okay, let's go back to here. Put the strength back down to 1. Let's leave it as 2 here for now. I don't know why it feels so subtle in here. Let's put our texture map back. Right. So you can view it with and without a normal map. So if you go like this, this is without. This is with, yeah, it gives it a little crispness to the texture, and then it introduced other things that wasn't in here. We're just taking a look. Okay, so we need all other maps going on, so let's continue. Let's select that, and what else do we say? We need a, this in particular doesn't have an emission map, so I'm gonna leave that out. This doesn't have any emissions on it. After that, what do we want? Let's make this like so. Let's get the roughness and the metalness map, right? So we're gonna duplicate this. And I'm gonna come over here and make a new image. Call this rough. So that's a roughness, and I'm going to come in here and get that. So this is rough. Okay, so what you could do is like, there's a roughness effect in here, like slightly. Yeah, if I turn the roughness down, you kind of see some sheen. So the roughness would be affected in here. Put that back to where it was, 0.5. And this is it right here. Let's make sure we turn this to roughness. Right, and let's turn back on our high resolution. And so from it, let's select our high resolution. Come here, come here. And we're gonna select this one. Alright, we got that selected. And then we're gonna do that bake again. Okay, so it's going for it now, guys. It's gonna bake. Okay, so while it's baking, I'll be right back again, guys. I'm gonna actually grab a little bit of that dinner I made there. Cool down quite a bit. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Yeah, so I got a little bit of that dinner there, and so I'll be working on this. You mightn't hear me talk too much, which is probably a good thing anyway. Maybe I talk too much, and that's why no one wants to hang out. Maybe, but yeah. So we're getting back into it. Here it is. Look at that. It actually rendered a roughness map. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So let's save that bad guy. Save that bad boy out of here. Okay. Now see we have it in here now. So let's hide this gating and let's hook this up and see what we get. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah. Definitely. We got some roughness going. I don't know if the roughness, wants non-color also. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. Whoa, whoa. I'm just gonna toggle between non-color and sRGB. Oh, look at that. sRGB actually did something. So it's sRGB. Oh no, yeah, we want the sRGB up in here. I think there's a little more information in here. See, it's a good thing to test these out, right? Okay. So what the last one that we want to do for this part here would be that specularity, which is the metalness. Metalness map. I'm gonna duplicate this. We got flat, okay, got that in here. I'm gonna go ahead and select this. Let's make a new map. We call this, spec or metalness. I'm just gonna call it spec. Here, get the specularity. Right, I got it selected. Let's come here into the thing and change that over. So what do you want in here in blend is the gloss. Alright, the glossiness. Right, so we got the glossiness here. Let's turn back on the high resolution. Let's just make a low resolution thing there for now. I'm gonna select this guy and this guy, and we're gonna bake them all into this guy right here. Alright, we got the map selected, we got the thing selected here, and let's go ahead and just do this glossy, which is the last of the last here. Okay, I'm going to do the metal part here. I think for metal, I capture like a normal map and maybe something kind of like occlusion or something like that. Maybe a roughness map, I'm not sure. Okay, that's some of the things I'm talking about in terms of the steps. I just baked over my normal map, but it's all good. We'll get it back. Okay, I think that roughness map worked out. I'm gonna make an occlusion. Oh, occlusion. Okay, so this one's a little different. There's a way that we could blend it in so that it will be part of this, because Blender doesn't have a socket for like an ambient occlusion map, because it's not like a real-time thing. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna make let's do a mix. We do a mix shader. Mix color. Yep. Right, we're gonna add this to this here and add the result to the base color right here. Let's see if we see the occlusion. 100% on that. Nice. Right, so this is the occlusion map on here. Right, and it's responding to the other things that we have around here. So let's go here. See, there's like a little bit of an occlusion. All right, and then what we do here, we're going to mix this as a multiply. All right, so now, excuse me, we can change the color of what this material is here, like so. Yeah, we kind of somewhat get back our we kind of somewhat get back our metal look. Let's hide this for a minute and let's see what color is the actual thing. I want to pick up on the color from here, if there's any color to be had. Okay, so let's see here. I should have a color picker. Let's break that out, an on-screen color picker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this a small render and just select the color from the render. And then we're going to work from that to kind of get that. Wow, this is straight up kind of like silver. What are we doing? Okay, so it's silver, right? At least that's the effect. Okay, so we don't need that color picker. Let's see if we can get a silver here in Blender using that. Come here. Let's just hide this high res. Let's open up the low res. The silver, the key to silver, I think, is like a lot of high contrast. Oh, there you go. That's the silver. No, that's not it. We just gotta turn the metalness all the way up. Well, not all the way up. Let's go like 0.9. And let's look at the color here. So if you go pure white, you get kind of like a dull anodized thing here. Let's go a little bit dark. Okay, so we get a little more contrast. So that's that. Back away, back away, back away. And we could throw a little color in there. Nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong with that. We could, you know, everything's colored, right? Oh yeah, there you go. Kind of make it a little cold. Drop a little blue in there. So that's our piece right there. I think this is looking pretty snazzy in the viewport. See, just double checking. Okay, I'm gonna save. So all these things are pretty good to export. So let's do a test before we continue working on this stuff. You see, like this part here, I could mirror this half of this part over to here. But for now, let's just leave it as is. I'm seeing a few little errors, but that's fine. Let's just export this and see what this looks like in Godot. Let's go over here and let's see what comes true. I don't think my multiply would come true on there, but let's see. Who knows? Okay. I just like to come out here, just save, just to double check. All right, we got it. This is part of the export. Select this guy. Let's export. You see GLTF. You know what? Let's see if we can export it in the new Godot. Let's see what that looks like. Come here. Export GLTF. I don't think I'm actually built for that right now, but let's just see, right? Let's see, Go.Game Engine. You know what? I want to export it in a new one, so let's do that. Home, software. Okay, level assets. I'm just gonna drop this in here as a level asset. Let's see, we just want raw mesh, no animation. Like this is the entrance. Okay, that is exporting. Oh, there you go, it's done. Love it. Okay, let's do that. Let's come into let's fire up the new Godot. See if we get it in that test area that I'm testing in. Okay, as you can see, it's imported. It's actually importing it. Whoa, look at all these okay, it's just giving me readouts here. Okay, let's see if we could drop it in here and see what it looks like. So this is it right here. It just split up all my maps. It actually brought in all my maps, which is pretty nifty. I'm glad it did that. But this is frame. Okay, it looked like it tried, so let's double click here. Oh wow, not bad. Godot actually tried. Try to preserve the color. Wow, this is a little bit impressive. I had no idea. So let's close that. Let's just dump it in here. Getting a little bit accustomed to like all this new Godot stuff. Godot stuff. Wow, that just popped right in there, huh, didn't it? Of course, our guy cannot explore this as yet because I mean, I guess I could try, you know, to generate a map out of this. Let's see. Let's do a new inherit. Let's save this as. I'm just gonna call this, yeah, just leave it like that. Level 1, okay. Save that. Here it is. Let's take a look at these different pieces here. I'm thinking it's losing some parts. I just want to see how, you know, how much we could push in here. Let's look for that texture surface. It's right here. Let's see what came in. Okay. So see, it took the okay, so that came in. See albedo, the metalness. Came in right under the spec, right? So that's not bad. And then the roughness came in. Should I turn metalness up? That's the question. Oh, it's locked because it's being handled by the texture. Okay, that's great. Okay, we got no emission. It's the normal map is always what kind of trips me up with here, because the way it wants to do normal maps here is a little bit odd. Normal map. Oh, what's going on here? Hold on. Let's come out of here. Let's go back here. I'm gonna just dump this for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna bring this in here. Actually, we have a new. Let's bring this in here. So, okay. And this is what we're editing. I don't know why, like, all the stuff is locked. I'm not sure what that is about. It's locked to changes, but that's interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, let me just zoom to it. I'm not sure I'm liking the way it wants to treat the normal maps. So let's see here. What's this? This is... okay. That's the frame. Yeah, so we do have that in here. I take that. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to. It locked it off. That I've never seen anything like this. Not is it because it's oh, you know what? It's referencing again. It's referencing this. This is where the stuff is. That's really odd. I don't know if I like that, but hey. Okay, let's go back in. Let's dive back in here. Okay, I'm just gonna do that so you guys could see there. Okay, now we could like mess with stuff. Okay, see like the normal maps, so we could turn it up like to 2 to get more you know, more texture in there. Let's see what will happen. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we take this normal map here and dump it in here. Would it then try to? It's seeing that that normal map is doing all these things. I don't know. What texture is this? Let's take a look. I'm not sure what it's doing. So okay, format. This is a resort. Okay, normal PNG. Oh, is that PNG? Normal. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. No, it's actually making rough, the roughness and all that sort of stuff. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's just, it's different. All right. I guess before I exported it, I could have separated the floors, but let's just see if we could generate like a mesh off of this. So I'm gonna go back into here, all right, and see how this is. Let's see if we can get our character to run up here by yeah, it's really reflecting the environment. That's what's happening there. Okay, so let's see, let's go back. Okay, this is a real one. This is the one that's somewhat locked. See? Let's generate a collision mesh. For the frame, alright, and let's generate one for here. Pretty nifty. I don't think it allows me to save that. That's the funny part. Scene. Save scene. Yeah, it's not saving it. So that's fine. What we could do, we could grab these things. Static body, collision. Alright. Cut that out of there. And we could paste it in here. Oh, did it? Oh, it needs to be in the thing. Okay, my bad, guys. Let's redo that. Okay, let's just redo that. My bad. Let's copy it. Come in here. Paste. Yep. You learn as you go. Okay, now we can close this guy. Yeah, it doesn't want to save, like, don't save, whatever. We could save this one. And by saving that, it's in here. Wow. Okay, let's test it out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what, those guys was hoping that these buildings are massive. And yes, they are massive. Hey, this guy followed me there. I didn't know they could do that. We're gonna have to get rid of him. Let's hide the debugging. Invisible. Let's hide that. And let's where's the bad guy? on this. Okay. Get more of a normal experience. Okay, yeah. Some really luminous metal thing there. Aha, you guys can't follow me in here. Oh, he did. I didn't know that. Snuck up here. Yeah, right. Because there's no navigation mesh in there. Okay, so the material needs to be not double-sided, so that's a thing. Yeah, this is so good to finally see that the design, you know, seeing the character fit in the design like that. Let's get rid of these guys, they're kind of annoying. Possible, right? Some stuff is possible. I'm glad I switched over to the Godot engine. I'm seeing a lot more progress than what we did with the old Blender game engine. Yeah, there's still some things I gotta fix, but by and large, you know, it seems like it's working out. Oh, this is a good test. Let me see something here. I want to see what's going on with these bullets. Look like they're this. Nope, they're going through. Yep. Gotta work on all that stuff. Let's take a look at that building from far off. Yeah, I gotta work on some stuff. Look at them up there. Alright guys, so okay, so yeah, so it's possible to bring stuff from Blender into here. And I think technically if I take this guy and I drop him in here, this is a good test, right? And I redo my nav mesh. Let's do that. Yeah, look, it did a navigation mesh. It put this into the navigation. I could break this back out. It's no big deals. Right? It's just about learning the tools and kind of seeing where. So the guys, the bad guys could eventually climb up here and things work out for them. Let's see. It's a save. It's a good test level. Let's see if we can get a bunch of them. Come on, you guys stop running over there. I'm over here. Come on, you. Come on over here. This guy is coming down. Come on, you. Come on, Albert. Over here, Albert. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing running up there? He insists. This guy insists that he wants to go up there. Alright, let's go this way, guys. Come on. Let's see if they can get inside here. Yep, they run right up in there. Oh, you guys don't know what to do all of a sudden? Or maybe, you know what, maybe I have like some kind of... Yeah, these guys kind of failed right here. What's up with these guys? They should be like... You know what happened? I probably have like a... You know, I put like some perch points. They're probably looking at a perch point or something. Yeah, those guys just crapped out. Huh. Oh, you just stopped? Come on, guys. Yeah, all this is like little logic and stuff that's beyond me to fix, but I try to get most of the basic things happening. Oh, this guy's following them. Oh. Come on, buddy. Yep, so if I jump over there, they go around. Oh, yeah, God is good, man. Alright, just see them come together. That's kind of cool. Alright, guys, so... You know, we're gonna continue tomorrow working on this. I'm gonna call this a stream. Pretty cool stream, you know, if you ask me. What do you guys think? Let me know. I know I did part of a building, not the whole thing, but yeah, we're getting there, right? We're able to create this stuff in Blender, bake it down, and bring it into the Godot game engine, right? And that's kind of what we. You know, that's kind of cool when you could like make stuff and then use it for something that you intended it, you know, for, or whatever it is. Whether it be a picture or animation, or just a wee little gamey thing, right? So, guys, you know, everybody out there who's been supporting me by just watching and that kind of thing, you know, encourage your friends. You know, more the merrier, man. Let's get some more people up in here. And see if we could get the creative juices flowing and that kind of thing, you know, of your friends and of yourself and everybody else, and you know, let's have some fun doing this stuff, you know, working in these tools that are for free. That's the best part, you know. And also you could translate it into tools that you pay for. I know I've paid for a lot of tools. So yeah, alright guys, so that's enough ranting. I don't know why like some reason it failed. I thought there was an object here, but there isn't. Anyways, we'll figure all that out in time. God bless. You guys take it easy. Thanks for hanging in there. Peace. xsinick out. And just in case if you're wondering before I leave, it seems to be the thing I always do. Yeah, so sometimes when you see when you see like, you know, videos after the stream is actual videos that I actually think is inspiring. They're not ads or anything like that. You know, so if you see the videos at the end of the stream, it's just inspiring things. You know, those things don't pay me. It's just things that I think is cool. Actually, I'm not getting any money for any of this right now. But you know, you just gotta follow your dream. You know, it's just like doing diamond art or drawing or painting or doing woodworking or fixing up an old car or whatever it is. This is kind of like my old car, right? You know, my old 1970s Chevy or whatever. Okay, so just want to say that, you know, you guys take it easy. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next stream. Very cool. I'm hoping to stream longer, but you know, we'll see how that works out. Sometimes longer is not always better, right? You know. Definitely. I don't know. Do you guys want to see some inspirational videos or something like that? You know, I could play some inspirational videos right now. It's probably the same set that I keep mixing around. I gotta find some more. But yeah, let's take a look at well, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at Pragmata. This Pragmata thing is pretty cool. Again, you know, this is not ads. This is just me thinking that these things are cool and playing them. Okay, let's check out this Pragmata stuff. It looks pretty cool.
Up you go. Sorry, kiddo. We still got a ways to go.